Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my best team I have found to get the top of the leaderboard on tournaments. If you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subs by the end of the year. Also, don't forget to join my Discord down below. I'm hosting a bunch of giveaways, and that's actually where I discovered my team from you lovely people who have already joined my Discord. So if you guys want early on strats, or if you guys want a chance to win at any of those giveaways, don't forget to join the link down below. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so after I did a live stream where I messed with certain units and certain builds and whatnot, curses and all that, me and a couple people from my Discord were able to find a team that got me 114 billion damage. So as you can see, I'm number 2 on my leaderboard. Probably be number 1 if this guy wasn't abusing a bug, but I was able to get number 2. So I hope I can keep it. Probably can't get anything better than this. I mean, you probably could, definitely. It's just probably not that much better, I would say. At most, you could probably get to like 120. So let's get into the build. First, we got Crimson Owl. Crimson Owl is your main DPS. You're gonna want to have Goggles, Wings of Valkyrie, Flippers, Blacklight Reaver, and Soul of Pure Agony. You mainly are doing this because with a full ability cooldown, you're able to get her to 2.1 seconds, which is very, very insane. And then with Omega Dragon Lord, you're rocking a full crit build with Trident, and you're mainly just bringing him for support for a freeze and all that. We're rocking Judo Priest, which is kind of insane. I discovered him during my live stream, and he's actually kind of nutty. Right now we're rocking an ability cooldown build, and we get his ability cooldown to 4.8 seconds, and then he also attacks every 2.4 seconds, which I think maxed out he gets down to like 0.8 seconds or something like that, or like 1.2 or something like that. So, but yeah, I'm rocking this build right here. Thunder Goddess doesn't really matter what you're building on her. You're mainly just using her for meat shield, but I do have this you can copy. Like I said, I don't have, like, I mean, you could throw on bunny boots if you want to, or any legs, it doesn't really matter. And then Skeleton Knight, I'm rocking Goggles, Phoenix Cloak, Flippers, Trident, and Soul of Infinite Riches. This could easily be replaced by Soul of Riches if you don't have Infinite Riches, but I just mainly am using him to buff the other people as well as Thunder Goddess. So, and then Griffith, you are rocking Goggles, Phoenix Cloak, Flippers, Trident, and Soul of the Steel Ball. Now, if you don't have Soul of the Steel Ball, you could probably replace this with something. I haven't really tested a lot with Griffith, but I just have this on to help with stunning, so that's just why I have that. And then curses, going over to the curses are really important. Because especially for Crimson Owl, you want ability cooldown. You don't have to have ability damage, but she's just going to be doing so much more damage if you do have it. But I would at the very least get 15% ability cooldown. Omega Dragon Lord doesn't really matter. You could just have attack cooldown or ability cooldown, ability damage, whatever you want. Judo Priest does matter. You want ability cooldown. At most you could do like ability cooldown, ability damage, but you need primarily ability cooldown. Thunder Goddess, I just have cooldown damage. Skeleton Knight, I have cooldown damage. And then Griffith, I have cooldown health. Again, you could probably change this with whatever, it doesn't really matter. Going over to the evolution tiers, Crimson Owl, I have Hyper. Omega Dragon Lord, I have Hyper. Judo Priest, I don't have anything on him yet. I would probably just do the Hyper evolution, mainly because he's like 3,200 to place. So, and well, what's his cooldown? What's his send out cooldown? Yeah, he only is 12 seconds, so I would literally just do Hyper on him. So, because that wouldn't really affect him by that much. That would only affect him by like maybe 3 seconds, something like that. So, and then with Thunder Goddess, I would have Ultra, Skeleton Knight, Ultra, and Griffith does not matter. If you really want, you could do Ultra for the extra send cooldown, but he really just does not matter whatsoever. I mean, I can just do Ultra. But yeah, that is all of the curses, the evolution tiers, and the gear. The traits do matter. You do need Sovereign on all of them except for Thunder Goddess and Griffith, especially Crimson Owl and Judo Priest and Omega Dragon Lord, because these three are your main DPS, especially Crimson Owl. I would recommend getting O+ on every one of their stats. I mean, I don't even have O+ on every one of their stats for Omega Dragon Lord, but I would hardcore recommend getting O+ on all of their stats, as it's just really good. There's no real reason not to, because of how easy stat boosters are to get with the new game mode. Like, as you can see, I have 5,000, so I would just upgrade them all. As you can see, I do have Skeleton Knight with C- range, mainly just to work with his passive, because his passive has to do with like getting hit and whatnot, so that's why I have C- on him. And then Thunder Goddess, I have O+ on everything except for HP. And then Eto, I have everything O+ as well. So that is pretty much stats and everything done. Let me go into game and I will show you guys what you guys are going to need to do. Okay, so now that we are in game, you're basically going to want to have autoplay on and only auto upgrade Crimson Owl. That is what you're going to want to do for the start. And then basically you're just waiting for Crimson Owl to stop dying, because there is a bug right now where she will get to like right here ish and then die. So like what I usually try and do is I wait till she has about 1 billion total damage to know whether or not if that's going to happen or not. And while you're waiting, you just upgrade Judo Priest and then Skeleton Knight and Dragon Lord, and then you can upgrade Griffin as well just to increase his range, but you want to upgrade them manually. You don't want to upgrade them automatically. So but yeah, you mainly just wait to make sure Crimson Owl doesn't die, and then I usually wait till about 1,000 seconds or about 1 billion damage, and then you just pop her ult. The reason why you want to pop her ult is because when she uses it, she gains 150% ability damage and 50% ability, or 50% damage until death once per life. So you don't want to spam this. You want to save it for in case she dies in the future, and then you literally just upgrade all the rest of the units. And that's pretty much the strat. As you can see, she did die, which is unfortunate. So I'm just gonna have to wait until her ultimate cools down, and then I'll try and pop it again. So, but that is pretty much the strat overall. It really is just getting lucky with Eto. Like, I had a really good run with Eto, and I just happened to get 114 billion, almost 115 billion damage on the leaderboard. So she hasn't died yet, so I'm gonna pop my ultimate again to try and get her to get that ability damage and damage, and then I just upgrade all of the units. So like I said, that's pretty much the strat. It's just waiting and hoping you get lucky and all that. So I do hope that this team helps out with getting you guys high on the leaderboard, and I hope that they can fix a lot of the bugs with this mode, like with Eto dying and whatnot. I think the reason, I was talking with some people on stream, and I think the reason why she keeps dying is because she's constantly, like, when all these enemies dies, there's a chance for her to attack base, and I think when she attacks base, she just dies. Also, one thing you're going to want to do is just pop Expulsion, which is Omega Dragon Lord's ultimate. It's just for extra damage. So don't spam Owl Judgment, because you mainly just want to keep those for when she potentially dies. But I don't think she'll die again, hopefully, and so we should probably be chilling. And then another reason why you don't want to spam it too is because it takes like 30 seconds for her to fully do the entire ultimate, and during that time she only does damage for like the last like 5 or 6 seconds of the ult animation, and so she can literally just do so much more damage. Like, as you can see, she's literally doing 1 billion damage in like 3 seconds. So it's just way better for her not to spam ultimate attack. And then the reason why I'm using Judo Priest as well is, like, if you look at his stats, he's doing 1.2 million damage every 1.8 seconds with a 20% chance to crit, and then if he does crit, he does 125% more damage. And then that also goes based off his passive, to where he can attack multiple times, so that's like multiple chances of critting. You also have the ability cooldown being 4.8 seconds with him doing 7.5 million damage. So he's just a really good unit to have for this strat. You could replace him, like I was, if you don't have Judo Priest, we were trying out other units. Like, you could replace him with like Aizen if you have him, Or you could replace him for Cell. Cell got like 110 billion. Aizen was able to get 110 billion, because you have to realize the main DPS is Eto, so the other units don't really matter. I mean, Omega Dragonlord is kind of a DPS, same with Judo Priest, but they're not as big of a DPS as Eto is. So as you can see, we have about 250 seconds left and we're already at 70 billion, so it's a really good strat. Yeah, besides Judo Priest, I wouldn't really say you could replace anyone else. You might be able to get away with replacing Omega with Yuno if you have her, and that might get you that like infinite freeze, but I feel like you just freeze so often anyways with Omega Dragonlord that it's not really that big of a deal. So, but you could definitely try it. It might get you further. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this strat below. Let me know if I was able to help you guys get on Leaderboard. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I am trying to hit 5,000 subs by the end of the year. And I am also hosting a bunch of giveaways in my Discord down below. We're almost at 1,200 members and it's a very active community. So if you guys want to have a chance of being a part of that and have a chance of winning all those giveaways, don't forget to join up down below. So as you can see, we're about to end up here. We're already at 100 billion, so that easily gets you to Leaderboard. And then it's just mainly just luck. If Eto didn't die before, I probably would have like another 5 billion damage. Unfortunately, she did die. But as you can see, I'll probably end up here with like 110 billion. So just honestly, yeah, just shy of 110 billion. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the strat. So, and then you just replay and then do it until you get as high as you want. So, but yeah, let me know if you guys might even have some better teams down below. But yeah, anyways, I'm probably gonna end up the video there. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I do hope this allowed you guys to get on the leaderboard. So, and with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.